what's going on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Workout with Teresa. So we're gonna get into the glutes first and the abs. It's gonna be day 9. Let's get it. So we're gonna start off with the concentrating hip extension. So you're gonna get on the ground, elbows to the ground, right knee's bent, left leg is gonna be kicked out, and you're just gonna raise it up, and you're just gonna go up and down with it. Breathe. Then we're gonna switch. Elbows to the ground, kick that right leg straight out. Left knee is bent. You're gonna raise it up. You're gonna go up and down with it. Good. Now you're gonna get to a child's pose. You're gonna breathe. Bring that core in. Tighten them glutes, tighten that core, bring them glutes out. Thank you. In and out. One more. Good. Now we're gonna come up. Come to the side. We're gonna do some squats. We're gonna do 20 squats. So place your hands behind your head. You're just gonna squat. Bring the glutes down and up. 10 more times. We're going to pause for a second. Thank you. Grab some water. No, it's a late start today for me, but it was over. Yeah, I was gone. I got home. I ate. And I took my ass to sleep. I was sleepy. I was like, you know what? It's just going to be a light one. I don't know what time I'm going to get up tomorrow, but when I do, it's going to be day 10 of, both of the challenges. As y'all know, next week's going to be a little longer week for me. I'll be pulling 6 days instead of Usually I work from Tuesday through Saturday, but I'll be working Monday through Saturday next week because they're cutting hours. So I gotta do what I gotta do. So we're gonna get into the abs now. I know yesterday I was in the back in the room, but I switched it up today. So we're gonna be doing probably about maybe 5 different exercises. Then we're gonna stretch it out at the end. So we're gonna start off with the recline oblique twist. So when you do this, so cross your elbows, slump on the ground, legs straight. Keep that body like this, locked. Now, raise that left leg up, touch your toes, put your right hand, bring it down. Same way on the other side, you're gonna twist side to side. This is working your obliques and your sides. Good. Now pause for a second. Breathe. We're gonna get into the long arm crunches. So knees bent, bring them arms straight to the back, come up and down. So you're raising your arms up and down. This is working your core and your abs. Good. Now we're gonna do some bicycle crunches. Hands behind your head. Bring that left knee up and hit that right elbow. Left elbow hit that right knee. And twist side to side. Good. Now we're doing, it's called a slow mountain climbers. 30 seconds. So, them legs straight out. Bring them knees in to your chest. Like you're doing a regular mountain climber, but you're doing it slow. Good. Now we're going to do some clapping crunches. So when you come up, you're going to clap underneath each knee. You're working that core as well as you clap it underneath each knee. Good. Now you're going to lay down. Now, we're going to go ahead and do some more crunches. So, you can bring your knees in. There's a reverse crunch. Bring them down. So we're going to do 10 like that. And then we're just going to do 10 regular ones. So let's go. Now we're going to bring them down. Hands behind the head or the fingertips behind your ears. We're just going to come up 10 times. So inhale when you come up, exhale when you come down. Keep them knees bent. Let's go. One more. Good. Now, I'm going to get into a cobra pose. So, bring them legs straight back. So, arms straight in front of you. What you're going to do, lift that chin up, the chest up. You're going to squeeze them glutes tight in that core, and you're going to hold it for about 20 seconds. Let's go. Ten more seconds. Make sure you breathe. Good. Now you're going to roll it back up. Tighten your core. Raise your upper back and the shoulders up. Going to hold it. Good. So, this is going to be a weird and awkward stretch, but this stretch, it stretches your quads out. It'll stretch your glutes out, your hips, right? So you're going to, first off, you're going to lay like it's like a cobra pose. Bring that right foot up and pull back so that right heel is going to be hitting that right glute, and you're going to hold it for about 10 seconds on each side. This stretches them quads out too. Now we're going gonna switch. Same way. Trying to get so that way y'all can see me. And this left foot up. So your left heel is going to be hitting that left glute. So you pull up. You're going to also feel the stretch in your shoulders. So if you need a good stretch there, this is a good way to do it. Good. Now we're going to come up. We're going to do the cow pose. So I'm going to lean back, grab both of them heels, like you're in the position as a cow would be. Grab them heels. Hold it for about 10. And that also stretches your core and your abs out too. Just so y'all know. So now we're going to get into the glutes. And y'all are familiar with this one. You double knees to your chest, pull up, bring both of them knees into your chest, grab them kneecaps, and pull up. Hold it for about 10 seconds. Count your head. Now you're going to bring them down. Now, raise that left leg up. Right knee bent, outer part of that right foot resting on that left quad, reaching between your legs. Pull them knees up, but pull it up towards you. And hold it for about 10 seconds. And breathe. Good. Now, and switch. So, raise that right leg up. Keep that left knee bent. Outer part of that left foot resting on your right quad. Reach in between your legs. You're going to pull up towards you. If you need to push down on that left leg, do it. If you want to feel a deeper stretch in them glutes or your outer thighs, you'll feel it instantly doing that. Other than that, you're going to pull up towards you and you're going to hold it for 10. Good. You're going to come down. You're going to breathe. Bring this left knee in. Right leg is straight. About 10 seconds. Switch it. Good. Now you're going to bring that left knee in. Then that right knee. Kind of like a bicycle crunch. Kind of. Because of the knees. You're bringing the knees in. Good. Now, sorry, y'all. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. My phone's tripping. Dropping and shit. Excuse my language. Y'all had to hear that. Alright. So, now, we ain't going to do too much. Just finish this stretch out. So, bring that right hand against that wall. Bring that left knee up. Pull up on that foot. So your left heel is hitting that left glute. You're going to come forward. Stretch Stretch that calf out and that quad out and hamstrings. Good. We're going to do the same on the other side. So bring that right foot up. That right heel is going to be hitting that right glute. Like that. Just hold it. And bring it forward. So you can feel that stretch in that left calf, right quad. Okay. Now, hands to the side. Come down that right leg, grab that right ankle. Keep them legs straight. Now, I'm going to come to the center. Lean back. So bring them glutes back. So you stretch them calves and them hamstrings out. Good. Now we're going to come down this left leg. Same way. Grab that left ankle. Good. Come up. You're going to come to the side. Bring them glutes out. Fingertips to the ground. Straighten them legs up. And you're going to hold it. Bring that knee into your chest. Stretching them calves out too. Good. Now come up. Arms to the side. We're going to start off with the windmill. So come down. Bring that right hand down to that left foot. Keep that left arm raised. Come to the center. You're going to come down. This right leg. Touch that right foot with your left hand. Raise that right hand up. Center. We're going to do it again. Breathe. You're going to feel this stretch in your hamstrings and your calves. Two more. Got it. Now, stay in this position. Position your legs about shoulder width apart. Raise them arms out to the side, straighten. Left shoulder width apart. Bring this left arm over to the right. Place that right hand on your left shoulder. Bring it back. So you're stretching that back out as you come back. Switch. And you'll feel that stretch in your upper back too. When you come back, you're going to feel it. Two more. Good. So you're going to place your hands behind your head and you're going to rock 10 times. Rock them hips side to side. Just stretching them glutes out and them hips. And turn around and do the same thing. Now we're going to squat down. Come down on that left knee. Straighten that right leg out. And you're going to come up to the center and you're going to come down on that right knee. Then the left knee. Good stretch for them legs, them quads, your inner outer thighs, your hips, your glutes. Then you're going to bring them in, squat down, do a standing calf raise. Tippy toes, heels. So come up and down. Good. Now you're going to place some hands to your sides. You're going to come to the side. You're going to raise them arms up. Elbows bent. Hands shaped as a diamond. You're going to inhale when you come up on them tippy toes. You're going to drop them hands down slowly. Come down on your heels slowly. Right into the center of your chest. You're going to exhale. So breathe. This is kind of like yoga. Help you relax. So I do this a lot. It helps relax your mind and your body. You're going to do it one more time. And breathe. Thank you. Good. And that is it. So I told you I wouldn't take it long, and it doesn't. None of my workouts take that long. It doesn't take that much of your time. Just as long as you're staying consistent with it. You know, that's one thing. You got to be consistent. You got to be motivated. You got to want it. You got to be focused. Ooh. Anyways. So, I hope y'all Saturday is going good. As mine's pretty much going. What time is it now? It is now 7:49 p.m. So, y'all went to sleep. I got home about, and I can't believe this. I must have needed that rest, like for real. So, I was chilling. You know, I got home probably around like 9 o'clock. I ate a little bit, and then it was probably around like maybe 11. I was like, well, let me go and take me a nap because I was feeling sleepy. So I laid down about 11 or 12. And I got up at 6. I'm like, what's 6 something? I'm like, what the hell? I done slept 6 hours straight and didn't even know it. I even set my alarm and it didn't even go off. Or if it did, I ain't hear it. That must have told me, look, you needed that rest. Because that don't usually happen. It's going. Good night. So, I slept too long today. Like that don't make no daggone sense. If I'm gonna sleep 6 hours straight, I must have been tired as hell. And yeah, seeing lights. Yeah, it's pitch black out there. And it was bright as hell when I went to sleep. Crazy. Oh well. I know my butt ain't going to sleep anytime soon. I done did that. So, other than that, that is gonna be it, y'all. Uh, enjoy the rest of the day or the night, or the morning. I know it's different times in different places, so it could be daytime. Bright as hell outside right now, even though it's dark as hell over here. Whether that setting, I really never understand. You would think it would just be the same. Bright, every place is bright. Then when it get dark, every place is dark. But it don't roll like it. So, yeah. So where I'm at, I'm an hour behind you. Okay. Okay, I got you. So where are you from? Like, what part are you from, Tangler? Texas. Okay. Okay. So you said an hour behind, so it's pretty much just starting to get dark outside right now, ain't it? You lagging quite a bit. My phone's been tripping. Yeah. Born and raised in Mississippi. Okay. Okay. I got cousins from Mississippi. Uh, I don't know what part, but yeah. It's just now getting dark. See, it's just now getting dark over there. It's already dark over here. So it's different. It really is. Um, it is what it is, though. What's going on, Teresa? Oh, you have the same name as me. And it's spelled the same way. What's going on, mama? Um, yeah, like, I never understand it, as far as that. I probably never will. Some places it's probably like just starting to get light outside. It's weird. It is weird. Siobhan, hey beautiful, how you doing? Hey Siobhan, what's going on? My fam from Northeast. Okay, okay. That's what's up. See, I got family. I don't know what part though they live at, but I know they live in Mississippi somewhere. I don't got nobody from Texas in my family. Michigan. I got some cousins and relatives in Atlanta, um, Pennsylvania. So yeah, pretty much different everywhere. But it's all good. It is what it is. Honestly, I didn't think nobody was even going to come on here for real, and I'm being honest, because I started so late. But thank everybody for joining my live video, even you on YouTube. Thank y'all. Much love, much respect to y'all. Uh, so yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna come up here and do it instead of see. Yesterday, I was downstairs. I've been always at least every now and then. Okay, okay. Well, I'm always on here, especially if you're following me. You'll know. I'm pretty sure it'll let you know. But yeah, my phone's been tripping though, like it has. And like this weather's weird too, cause I don't know. They said it wasn't supposed to rain today, and it did. We had flurries today. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then it's supposed to be, let's see, today's Saturday. I think either tomorrow or Monday it's supposed to be 70. Like, what the hell? Is it cool or cold? I would have to say that it's not cold. It's cool, but it's not cold. If that makes any sense. Um, See, this weather here in Louisville, Kentucky is crazy. Because you don't know, like I said, it's either going to be tomorrow um, or it's going to be Monday. But it's going to be 70 degrees. And I'm like, what the hell? 70? And then the day after that, it's going to get to 71. And it's supposed to rain and thunderstorm. Then it's supposed to go down to the 50s and the 40s. And I'm like, give me a break, please. You know, it's crazy, yo. This weather ain't no daggone joke. Like one thing, it's another. I keep feeling like somebody's pulling up. It's so trippy. But yeah. All I see is pitch blackness. Oh my goodness. It is what it is. Kentucky. Kentucky's a good place to go to. There's certain areas you got to watch out for. Um, which, to be all the way honest with you, I don't think it's just Kentucky. Um, but this city and state is ranked for one of the worstest places to live. It's mainly in the West Part. There's a whole lot of shootings going on down there. Oh, a lot of killings, robs, people trying to rob people and carjack people. So a lot of shit going on, you know. So I'm pretty much like, if I feel like I want to move, that'd be the last place that I would move at is in the West. I can't do it. You know, even though it's so crazy, that's why the states, like, it's legal, you know, to have you, like, you know, some places it's illegal, you know, to carry, you know, any, like, firearms or anything like that. Some places are illegal. Here, it is legal. So if you're going to legalize that shit here, you already know what's going down out this way. You know, but I stay in my own place. I stay in my own zone. I'm like directly like in the middle of that bullshit. But yeah, it's ugly. Was born and raised. Yep, born and raised. Oh, 37 years of my life. I sure am. You know, no, I've thought about like moving, but I'm good. You know where I am. I done came from the hood. I also heard like back where I came from, gunshots every single day, every single day. Now I'm like in the middle. I ain't heard no gunshots went around none of that shit. Um, but it is ugly out here. You know, they ain't lying about that. Yeah, Louisville ain't no damn joke. But it's not a bad place to live at, though, to be honest. How they say it, it's such a bad place. It's really not, because some areas, like I said, some areas out here isn't like it. You know, it's just certain parts. And the parts that's like that is literally like the cheapest route. If anybody tried to live out here, be like in like downtown and like I said, like the West and all of that. Hell, you could buy a house easily for like $50,000, paid off, paid in full, 60. But they got like them old houses, like back in like the day. See, this one's uh this house is old, but it wasn't that damn cheap. I wish it was. Um, but ours is like they made this house back in 1957. Um, you got some of these houses downtown that's cheaper. They made it way like in like the 1940s, around that. I think that's why it's so cheap, because you might have to put in a lot of work. But at the same time, that to own an actual house, especially like a 3-floor house for $50,000, you can't beat that. But at the same time, where it is, they got so many of them down there. But a lot of people just don't live out that way. Old house, is it haunted? To be honest, I mean our house ain't. But I definitely do believe in that shit though. Like that shit ain't no damn joke. And the reason why I say that is, and a lot of people don't believe in it. And it's like if you don't experience it, I mean, hell, and you're not gonna believe it until you actually experience it. But I actually played. This is when I really knew it was going down. Uh, this was years back. Me and this girl. How old was I? I was about maybe 23 or 24. Uh, and I old. Not this house, but back when we lived a little bit farther, in the hood part. We actually lived in apartments. So, anyways, make a long story short. So I was just getting sick and tired of, hearing all that bullshit, excuse my language, about like Ouija boards and shit. And I'm like, you know what, whatever, it's just a game. Until that just like, hold up. I'm like, hold up, bitch. And shit ain't no game. I'll never play that. They couldn't even pay me to play that again. But anyways, it was just me and her in the building. Nobody was in there with us. And, we wanted to know if it was true or not. So we played it. Um, she wanted to sit there and just ask. She said, is anyone here? Like, she was serious with it. Next thing, now, I kid you not, now you're going to hear this. Y'all didn't hear that? A huge bang. See, the kitchen was right here. Our room was right here. We heard a bang in the kitchen. And, like fork, if you bang on the counter in the kitchen and you got forks and spoons and stuff, you're going to hear them jump up with that huge bang. We heard it. So after I heard that shit, I threw that damn board. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh hell no. Man, we said go away, goodbye. And it was a done deal. But it was so ugly. And I started getting into it. Yeah, but oh yeah, like what nobody, hey, they used to say that game's for kids. Yeah, okay. Okay. So ever since that, just having that experiment, I knew that it was real, and I knew it existed. I haven't played it and I don't plan on playing it, anytime soon. But now, I mean, they witnessed it here in Louisville, Kentucky. There's a lot of haunted places down there, but it's usually downtown, downtown. Um, Waverly Hills. I know a lot of people heard of it. The actual ghost hunter people, uh, the real deal people witnessed that it was haunted. So that is one haunted place. That's why it's so expensive to get in. If anybody gets into shit like that, uh, I was planning on gonna do it with my homegirl, Halloween time of last year. Because I was like, well, let's go on over here and do this hunt because she believed in it too. And, ever since I had that experiment, I've been on it, I got to make sure the shit's real. If it's not real, don't don't waste my time or my energy, if I can't witness it. But, to actually see, I was watching on YouTube, there was a few guys that they was attached to the ghost hunter people, and I kid you not. And in my other phone, I took pictures because I was watching. I'm like, y'all got all this equipment, right? Okay, it's gonna light up. Are you fucking with my mind, like for real? Are you actually lighting it up? So, anyways, they had this weird looking equipment thing, and the light came on. So I was like, you know what? And they say, you can't really see it. If you actually want to actually see it, to know and believe it, take a picture with your camera. So me personally, just by looking at the screen right now, say I was watching it right now, and looking at the screen and the light lights up, I'm not going to see it. But if I grab my camera, which is weird, and I take a picture of it, you start seeing, I seen this, it was like a shadow, like a whitish shadow, but you could tell it was an actual person, but you couldn't see it unless you took a picture of it. So if I could tell, anyone if they into shit like that, um, eh, you take a picture of it, like literally, and you zoom in, you real good and look at that damn picture, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like it was crazy. I got pictures still on my phone. I don't know if it's in this one. Cause I'll delete some of mine because I don't want to put too much on here. I might have deleted it. I don't know. Let's look and see. Maybe I didn't. I might have one still in here. Mm. So I got like 3 phones. It's not in this one. It's in one of my phones though, because I was taking pictures. Um, Cause I knew it was. Excuse me. Get my phone just dropped, y'all. Um, I knew it was real, but I had to see it for myself. I don't believe in shit unless I see it. If I don't see it, even though I experimented, I knew it existed. Um, but when you actually, literally see, and you see it exist, that's the way to see it. If you get into ghost hunting shows, don't nobody capture anything unless they take it on their camera. Why? I have no idea. They just do. This one. I think I found it. Maybe on this one. And you know, like I had to actually take a picture of it to actually see it. That's how I believe in the shit. I gotta believe it to see it. I got so many of them. It's ugly. Okay, now y'all don't freak out. If y'all can see this, but you can actually see the shadow person on here. So, all right. Now I'm getting the goosebumps because I'm looking at it like, damn. Okay. Now, and YouTube, I'll put that on here too so you can see, and hopefully you can see it. You see this guy? Look right here. You see that? Right here? By me making it smaller. I don't know if you see it. You see this shoulder? No, this was a picture I actually took when I was watching the show. If you notice, and I'm going to show you this too. By my phone. Look by his shoulder. You see that? And that's by just watching the show and they was actually talking. Because they kept hearing shit behind his shoulder. So I mean that ain't just one. I mean on it. You know, once I see it, like I'm like, hold up, that shit is for real. Like you can actually see that shit. But you gotta take a picture of it. It's weird. Um if I have another one. I'm like, I know it ain't no damn camera trick. You know, just taking a picture. You know, sometimes people can be bullshitting. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be it. All right. So these people, they actually communicate with them. I think somebody, I forgot his name. If you look under Seth Borden, you'll actually see it. Them people are legit. But okay. So y'all see this man right here, right? Take a good look by this wall. I'm gonna point to it. And it actually looks like a face right there by the wall. You can see it. This is when they was talking. You actually zoom in on it. If you actually look at this now, this looks like the face. Right here where I'm pointing. This actually looks like part of the body, but if you can actually see it. That shit right there. And right underneath. You see that? So you see it. That's what I'm saying. You can see the where the eye and the jaw and the chin like they're looking the other way, and down here partially part of their body that you can see. Yeah, like I ain't even bullshitting, and I'm gonna show y'all too. And I mean, I have to believe it. I gotta see it to believe it. And then I took a picture. It wasn't there after before I took a picture. If you see right here, you see right here, you'll see it looks like a face, and this looks like the body. It's creepy. And knowing the fact that they was actually using their equipment and stuff, and actually speaking to them, whoever it was, you know, yeah, and I used to be, to that point where I didn't believe the shit. But when I'm actually looking like, oh shit, I seen this one, I was like, hold up, man. You can't fake that. You can't fake that for a second. And whatever the hell it is, it look evil as hell, kinda. But that's just knowing the fact. Look, when I seen that shit, I knew it existed. Even though I experimented it already when I played the Ouija board, but I didn't actually take a picture of it. But yeah. So ever since then, hell yeah. Like I'm truly a believer, and I'll tell anybody. Um, there was another one that looked when they was talking. Um, this might be it. I don't know, but they was talking. It was like right there in the middle. That looks weird. Right there. But every time they was talking, I made sure I took a picture. Like, hold up, who the hell y'all talking to? You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that shit ain't no damn joke. That one. And they actually are connected with like the ghost hunter people. One's name is Seth Borden. I don't know if y'all heard of her, but she was back in I think like the 1900s. Her name was Lizzie Borden or something like that. I don't know what happened, but something fucked up happened. Um, Back then, in like the 1900s. He was actually kin to her. Um, but his name is Seth Borden. And this guy, I'm gonna show you, which y'all already seen this picture right here. By his shoulder. His name is Josh. And them two, like they're connected to the ghost hunter. Yeah, I think I've heard it said. Yeah. Um, and then they got a couple more. They're all connected to like the ghost hunter, the real like ghost hunter people that like witnessed the Waverly Hills. A lot of people come to Louisville, Kentucky just to go to that specific hospital. It was an old tuberculosis hospital. And that's not even that damn far from me, but um, there's different like places that is like literally haunted down here. Um, wait, done got the chills, y'all. Just looking at the picture. I thought I deleted that shit. I sure the hell didn't. The devil's a lie. So if anything, I know it. The other life exists, or I definitely wouldn't have seen that shit. But yeah, if you look it up, just look up Seth Borden, and let me see if I can get him account. because I got them under my subscribers because I subscribed to the channel um, since I witnessed it. Like, sometimes the pictures kind of look off, but when they're actually speaking to someone, they really are speaking to somebody, and y'all just witnessed that. But his name is Josh, and that's what he looks like. I just pulled him up. I'm subscribed to his channel. Um, let's see, where are my subscribers at? My subscriptions. Sam and Kobe. They're like I go for the people like that I know that's connected with them. You know. So Sam and Kobe, they're kind of young. That's what they look. All of them look kind of young. I want to look into them. That's interesting. Yeah, and it's shocking. To actually witness it and see it with your own two eyes. You know. But the thing is, like, you can't never see it clearly, like we could see, an actual person, in this time. You can't see them like that. You have to take a picture of where they're talking to in order to see the shadow of the part. Sometimes I've seen, as y'all witnessed that shadow part, they all look like shadow parts to me, like, but you can tell that that's an actual human. Um, it fucked me up, a lot because there's a lot of stuff that don't went down back in the day, and it's crazy and it's sad. Like with like little bitty kids and stuff had to deal with some bullshit, you know, which they should have been able to, make it out here, like it, which will fuck you up if you actually see a shadow. I seen the shadow of one when I was watching one of the shows, and you gotta just log on through it. This little boy, he was about, oh god, it's so sad. He was about 6 or 7, and I don't know which one it was, but as you watch the episode, you'll know because I'll tell you. But one of them, you can actually see underneath the stairway. He sits right there. I think something happened, with the stairway. That's why you can only, if you take a picture of that spot, that's where he's at. Apparently, that's where it happened, which is fucked up. Excuse my language, because this world be fucked up. Like, there's too much shit going on. And I'll watch it like, uh, I usually watch them like, towards the night, when it gets a little dark. Well, I'll watch it. But I mean, I could watch it in the day or whatever if I felt like it, but I always watch it when I'm just laying down and I'm like, you know what? Hold on. Are you tripping? Are you bullshit? Are you just trying to fuck with me just because you on YouTube? And then to actually see that, that ain't no bullshit. Because that shit was not there when I took a picture, unless I took a picture of it. So, if y'all into stuff like that, go for it. Josh, subscribe to Josh and Kobe, Sam and Kobe, and Seth Borden. There's another one. All these people are connected to these people that witnessed knowing that the Waverly Hills was haunted. So they're all connected. So they're legit. Even though some of them look young, you know what I'm saying, but they are still connected to them. And they actually came out here. And they got it on there too, if you actually pull them up. Their first time coming to Waverly Hills. I've heard of the park. There's, uh, and I actually used to work at this hotel years ago. But there was one hotel that I worked at. It's called Silbach Hilton, and it's downtown. They're very expensive hotels because shit be going down like that. That's one of the haunted hotels down there to actually stay in. I cleaned the rooms and stuff, so and then I got my ass up out of there. But Sealback Hilton, and you can actually Google and research that. Apparently, this woman, um, God, it's so sad, y'all. She was waiting on her husband. I think they just got married, and I think he did something, I don't know, but he didn't make it. And Silback Hilton is huge. The hotel is huge as hell. So you're talking about like 300 stories, maybe 400 or 500 stories down. She jumped down the shaft, the elevator shaft. They call her Lady in Blue. Some people done seen her over there. I never try to look for her though, but if you actually go down there, you actually see, especially at night, it's blue. Um, and they have, once you walk in, of course, you're going to know, what the hell the hotel's about. Um, they got that little picture frame, of how it was back then and what happened. And they explain what happened, to her and stuff. And she's noticed there. But that's one haunted hotel down there. Um, the Brown Hotel. I heard that one is. But I haven't stayed there personally, or even the Silbach. But I do know the Silbach is haunted. Apparently, some people see her there, even the shadow, or they might see the blue or something that she walked past. I don't know, some shit. But that shit's not cheap. It is very expensive to stay down there. I think throughout the night, I think it's way over 100 something a night because it's popular because it's haunted. So yeah, it's not gonna be cheap. A lot of people come down there, from different states and countries, just to witness it. The when they want to try to see, they might have something like Waverly Hills, for example, some hunt or something. They'll be able to figure that out. If you get into shit like that, you know, some people be thinking, oh, no, it's crazy, but when you actually witness it and you see it, as y'all just witnessed with that picture, like, it exists. I knew. So you try to stay there? I don't know. I ain't trying to stay there. My house though, it was weird. Me and my husband, we moved in here 2 years ago, and I don't even. Well, I'm even up here still, but I don't know. It just I didn't see nothing though coming up in here. Of course, I did hear noises and stuff, but I didn't know shit. 1957. I mean, it's an old ass house. I mean, hell. Anyway, uh, I stood. Ooh wee. I remember like it was the other day. Saw a window up here. Um, I stood by the window. I wasn't sad. I wasn't. I was cool. I was good. And I'm like, oh shit, we got us a house. What we gonna do? This is the first. Once I walked in, this is the first part I walked in. I walked upstairs first, and I stood by that window, and I just got a weird feeling. when I stood by it, and it wasn't no like normal feeling. So I know something probably did happen. That's how they say usually. If you live in a house like that, something done happened or anything, it's gonna feel completely a weird feeling. I started feeling sad. I didn't cry or nothing. It felt like I wanted to, but I was like, I didn't. I just had a sad, sad feeling. Standing in that one spot. It was just that one spot. And then we found out, because I was asking the realtor, I was like, did something happen in this house? Apparently somebody did pass, but I think that's why I got that feeling. Because the lady, I think something happened, like with the one she was with. I think he passed or something, but and he was here. So I'm like, oh shit, what the hell we get into coming up in here? But after that one time though, I haven't had no sad feeling ever since that. But there's no reason why I should have had no feeling at all. Right there, standing just in one spot. I mean, hell, this shit's like, it's old ass house. You know, ain't no telling. Way before the people before here, like 1957. That was way before my time. I was born in '86. But it's weird, like how it's made. Um, there's like a spot that creeps me out, here. I think it's just how it's made, but I walked in there though. I was like, fuck it. You know what? This is my shit. Hell yeah, I'm walking in this one. And now look, um, so don't get freaked out, y'all. But you see this? You would think that would just be a room, right? Okay, no. Check this shit out. And I'm not walking back there. You see this? It goes all the way on both on this side compared to back here. I don't know, maybe it's just the way they build it, but that shit looks weird as shit. That's by even coming looking. I ain't about to look at it. Alright. But it's weird. It's like a real he calls it he tried to be funny. Well, if you see that, you let me know, because I sure the hell didn't see no eyes up in there. But anyways, I think it's just how it's built. This house is completely built differently. And you too. Oh, you hear me too. Same thing. Real far. It goes. Break this damn door. I'll fix it. But it goes far. It really did. Fix my door. I'm trying to break shit. I never personally tried to see if that shit was, if I seen anything up in there. I don't want to know. Military? No. I was in ROTC though. I'm back in school, but no, not in the military. What about you? I have, like my father, he's not here. God, I miss him like hell. I lost him back in 2018, but he used to be in the military. Um, I was young. I was probably like, I want to say the 7 or 8, something like that. And he used to be in the military. He would fix. He dealt with the gun part, fixing the guns and stuff. Um, so I mean, hell, I was like 6 or 7 years old. Back then I don't remember too much, but he was in the military. So yeah, thank you. Um, so yeah, I asked because you worked out a lot. Well, see, I work out a lot. Now, there was a point in life where I just wanted to quit, and stop, working out. Because I'm like, man, my body was tired. I didn't want to go through the process, trying to build and all that. And then I just put my foot down one day and I said to myself, you know what? What the hell are you doing this for then? If you ain't trying to do it, are you serious with it, right? I'm like, yeah, we'll do what you got to do. So I had to stop myself from lacking, and I was able to do that. So I do a lot of like challenges and stuff to help stay consistent. If anybody has went through that process where they was just ready to give up, when it got hard, and then, to actually know that this is a simple fact, don't give up. Yes, if you give up, it's going to be hard. No, you're not going to see results. But if you stick with it, you will. As I started seeing results, I stuck with it. And it's helped me. My body feels like way, way, way more healthier, than it was before. I can move around a lot. I mean, I'm almost 40. Our bodies change. It ain't like in your early 20s. No. So, like, I had discipline, like I said, discipline. I had to discipline myself. You know? Yes, me and my husband, we have one son. He just turned 18. Um, so, yeah, I mean, he didn't grow up too damn quick, but he did. We hardly see him for real, but he always be going over my mom's house sometimes, too. Um, to hold her down, we all do, because my father. Um, but he's been over there a lot. But yeah, he just turned 18 January 6th, and that's the only one we have. The only one we're gonna have. you know? So, and that's a blessing because I was told when I was younger I couldn't even have kids. And he came. See, me and my husband, we got married when I was 18 years old. He came, I was like 19 something. So, after we got married. So, me and my husband, we've been happily married 20 years. Uh, Amazing, and that's a blessing. One child, that's all we need. No kids. Actually, he's 12. Wow, our son ain't 12. He is 18 years old. He's the same age I was when I got married. So, yeah. I wish he was 12. He was younger. I tell him that all the time. Like, why don't you just get a little bit younger. It's like it's just not gonna happen. I'm just like, damn. He be going real hard working out because he's been on it. And my husband, he's been training him to do it because he's into working out too. So he does his own thing. I do something completely different. See, I'm a fitness coach, so I make sure that it's done the right way. Every time I do it, I make sure I've helped at least now. I've helped probably like 30 people um, stay committed and helped reach their fitness goal. Um, and it's just amazing. And I just want to help as many people as I possibly can, to my ability, whoever's serious about it, because I'm serious about what I do. I don't just do it just to do it. No, I do it because I care and I believe in everybody. I know everybody can make a difference. When it comes down to fitness, especially, and sticking with it, I know it can be done because I had it. I had to experiment. So, yeah, I do a lot of challenges and stuff. Do you believe in fasting or what is your diet? Do you drink every fasting? I don't see nothing wrong with fasting. If you want to fast, do it. I don't. No. As far as that, my diet, I stick with 2 meats, my vegetables, and my fruits, and I drink water for my hydration. I had changed my diet up. So it's mainly like chicken breast, for example, but I'll bake it in like water in the oven, or I might boil it, on the stove. I don't fry it, no. Um, I don't put that much seasoning on it to the point where I can tolerate it. Um, uh-oh, I had to fix my phone's tripping. Oh no, 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 no. All right. Um, and that's just what I eat, every day. Fish, I limit because fish can really mess your body up if you eat too much of it. So, salmon's one of the best fish to eat, though, if you do eat, or like whitening. But as far as that, those are the only 2 meats I eat. And then I'll eat like vegetables, like I'll eat carrots, green beans, kale. Um, I get into my salad based on my lettuce, my tomato, my cheese. Yeah, so that's what I stick with every day. And sometimes it's hard, because sometimes I can't get to the store at that point. So, well, I work with what I got, but at the same time, I make sure, it's not too much I'm putting on my body. Push come to shove. But other than that, that's what I stick with. Just baked chicken and fish, vegetables and fruits. And I drink my water. That's it. Or my protein powder sometimes. But yeah. This is actually my second bottle of water today. I limit myself. I don't drink that much water. Um, and that's just because, see, our bodies isn't supposed to have that much water. I mean, you could drink like 3 16 ounces with 16-ounce bottles of water, and you're good, throughout the day. Um, Other than that, I won't drink no more than 3. I just won't. But I usually just drink 2 though. I'll save my little bit, for later. Put me some ice cubes in it. Going about my business. So. Yep. Other than that, that's it. So that's what I'm about to do when I jump off here. Go ahead and eat my chicken and my salad and my fruit. I might be drinking another water because, as y'all can see, my second bottle's almost done. Other than that, that's it. But tomorrow I'll be back on here. So today's 9. So it's gonna be day 10 tomorrow. Um, and we're just gonna get it. You know. Other than that, that's it. So I appreciate y'all. Much love, much respect to y'all. Enjoy your day or your night. No stress, no stress at all. Just keep doing what you got to do day by day. Try to keep yourself motivated at all times. Motivation is important. Try to create a positive mindset. And all these things, I would say for anyone trying to stay fit and stay on top of it, I mean, you got to be dedicated, you got to be committed to it. You got to be focused, you got to be motivated, consistent, and you just got to do it. I mean, no ifs or buts about it. Get it done. You serious about it, you want it bad enough. You can't rush it. You got to take your time with it, let it come naturally. A lot of us hear that, oh, well, I'm going to do all this and I'm going to get it done in a day or two. And no. If you think you're going to get it done in a day or two, I'm going to let you know that's not going to happen. I'm all the way 100% honest with you. You got to put in that work. And it ain't going to happen in no 2 or 3 days or no week or no 2 weeks. Going hard or not, your body will tell you you're going to see it. So hell, if I want to do 1,000 crunches, at the same time and think that I'm going to get my body up, the next day, no. Be in pain, but no. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to take your time with it. You got to let it happen naturally. You can't rush it. You can't rush no workout that you do. That can mess you up. That can create mistakes at the same time. Make sure you're doing it correctly. That's like when I do mine, I make sure that I tell you the correct way to do it. Because you can do the wrong way and you can hurt yourself. And I don't want you to hurt yourself. That's why I would say, be cautious in whatever workout you do. Even if you're doing a workout with me, as I'm here on live. Be cautious and be careful. Other than that, I don't want nobody to hurt themselves doing any type of workout. And that's one reason why I do my challenges too. That helps you stay consistent. If you're usually lacking on it, it's going to help you stay consistent. I may come on here and do a 30-day challenge. I might do 2 challenges in one for 30 days, like we're on now. Glutes and Abs. That's 2 challenges in one, 30 days. So you're getting both of them challenges out in 30 days. Will you see results then? I think you will. It's possible. But at the same time, all our bodies work differently. Everybody's body's different. It's going to work. It's going to work. But on your time. You just got to stay consistent with it. And that's it. So, I had to let that be known. And don't rush it. Don't rush it. I mean, I like to look at it like this, We started out like this. Little bitty, didn't know shit. Then we get older. We get taller. We grow. No, I'm 37 years old, but my mindset has changed a lot since I was in my early 20s and my teens. And that's just life, And just like I was saying, our bodies change in life. We got to be active. We got to try to stay active the best we can. We got to stay motivated and focused the best way we can. Stay in shape. We want to stay healthy, the best we can. But I mean, you got to put in that work. You got to work out. You got to work your body out. And don't think about when it's going to come. Your results going to come because it's going to come. But you can't rush it. I mean, that's just common sense. You can't rush nothing. Shoot, I'm not competing either. But, it's like you got to be serious with it. You got to want it. Because if you don't want it, it's not going to happen. Actions speak louder than words. I could talk all day long. We could say whatever the hell we want to say all day long. But if you ain't putting in that work and that action, I mean, shit. And I mean, of course, we all got to care, for ourselves, and our bodies. I mean, that's how I feel. Because I care, within my body. I know I'm getting older. I know it's changing. I know how I feel inside. Nobody else is going to know this but me. I know how I felt before I didn't work out, and I know how I feel now as I work out. So I'll feel it, but I don't rush it. And I'll see results and not even hurry and try to seek it. Just let it come naturally. That's how I look at it. So, other than that, I'm about to jump off here. So much love, much respect to y'all. Enjoy your day, your night. Like I said, morning. And thank y'all for joining my video. Much love, much respect to y'all. So until next time, work out with Teresa. One.